Well, good afternoon, Mike. How are you this afternoon?
Pete, I'm doing good. How are you today?
Very good, very good. Understand you have a couple questions on the threat matrix this morning.
Yeah, I have a client who's going to be just starting up their plan, and they were reviewing the user guide and wants to ask me some questions about the threat matrix, so I thought if you could give me a quick review, that'd be great.
All right, let me see what we can find here for you. That's the first step under the plan, information input. We click on the threat matrix. And we assembled this because so often people get focused on one thing, you know, oh, what if we have a fire, and they on a fire. In Florida, they think about hurricanes, and that's the only thing they ever think of. But we know for a fact that, you know, other things can happen to businesses that can be very catastrophic. So what we did is we assembled a list of 20-some different business threats, and we encourage you to take, you know, an hour, grab a group of people, and go through this process. And we'll just take a look. If there's, I guess the one thing, if you go through the list and you see something that might affect your business that we didn't include, you can go right up here and add another business threat to your threat matrix, and it becomes part of yours. But let's just open one up here. We'll go into the edit mode and take a look at it. So we start with fire, and you know, the first thing we do is we rank it on what is the likelihood a fire would happen. So is it impossible? No. Is it unlikely? Probably not. Possible? Yeah. So we click on possible. What would the impact be? Very little, minor, major? Fires are usually pretty extreme. What would the duration of the impact be? You know, if your building had a serious fire, it'd be more than 90 days, but we give you options, very short, you know, to over 90 days. And then because of some of these threats, we've put a forewarning in here. You know, with hurricanes and sometimes snowstorms, blizzards, ice storms, there's some forewarning, and some there are none. With a fire, there's none. And after we complete this, it comes up with a score. And we encourage you to sort this based on the total impact. And whatever the highest score is, that's something that you might want to think about incorporating a scenario into your plan. Now, after the fact, for some insurance companies and other agencies, if you have a mitigation plan, that's one of the things they look for. And you can put notes here, and your note might be in other important that you put a copy of the mitigation plan in the other important documents step. And then we go back over here and click on the green check mark. And there we go. So it shouldn't take you terribly long. You know, don't get in big battles over this, but it'll create quite an awareness of you know, different things that can occur to your business and some things you might want to consider.
All right, if I remember from our training we did on our teleconference, then the idea here then is to select probably 2 threats the first time through the plan and use those, and when we're building the initial plan.
That's what I would recommend. You know, one that's going to cause you, if you look at you know, the 2. Well, there's a number that are 12, but you know, fire, that's going to cause you to evacuate your building. So that's definitely one that you want to do. The other 3 that are ranked as 12s, take a look at them and decide which one is the most important to you. You may want to take a look and say, well, let's look at a major equipment failure and build your scenario there. So it's totally up to you, and you'll find as you start to do this that it becomes copy and paste. It moves pretty fast as you start to build your recovery scenarios.
Very good, very good. Nope, that was very helpful. I appreciate your time, and I'm going to go and give my client a phone call here.
All right. Well, whatever you need, Michael, just give us a jingle. We're here to help out however we can.
Thanks a lot, Pete.
All right. Bye-bye.